What is up, YouTube? Steven here, bringing you guys another Madden 13 commentary. And this is another game from the JJ Center Madden 13 online franchise. Playing a huge divisional game right here. Playing against the Bills, who are controlled by Peyton. And right at this time this game was played, he was in first place, I was in second place. He was 9-2, I was 8-3. So if I win this game, I get a tie in the division, and also the tiebreaker if we tied at the end of the season. So it's a huge game, and I start off terrible. I mean, I'm just throwing picks, giving up touchdowns, and my defense just isn't showing up. But this game comes down to the wire, so you guys are going to like it. But yeah, I want to talk about the Super Bowl, which was last night. I'm making this video Monday night. I'm not sure if it's going to be up tonight or not. I'm kind of tired. But yeah, the Super Bowl was last night. The Ravens won. They sent Ray Lewis off the bang for the second Super Bowl ring. And I said the Ravens would win. I knew it. I knew they would win. And like, that was a crazy game, though. I mean, I was kind of thinking the Niners were going to come back in the second half, but they just couldn't. They couldn't figure it out. They couldn't come back. They couldn't beat the Ravens. And like, how about that power outage, though? That was crazy. Like, that was just insane. Like, the Niners, after the power outage, the Niners just, it's like they were a different team. And you know, Joe Flacco won the MVP. And now I think we're going to start hearing a lot of talk about Joe Flacco being an elite quarterback. Personally, I don't really think that he's quite an elite quarterback, and but he's close. You know, he's very clutch. That's one thing that he has, is he is clutch. And you know, I believe he had like 11 touchdowns and no picks in the playoffs this year, which proves that he can play like an elite quarterback. But before, in my eyes, he's an elite quarterback, he needs to just play like an elite quarterback for an entire season. You know, like when he's on it, when he's having a good game, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the league. But when he's having a bad game, he's terrible. So, you know, he needs to be a little bit more consistently great, I guess, before he's an elite quarterback to me. But yeah, like the game last night, it was a very good game. Like I was so freaking disappointed, like, in everything else. So like the commercials, the halftime show wasn't too bad with Beyonce, but like those commercials were atrocious, man. They were horrible. Like the GoDaddy commercial with the supermodel and the nerdy dude. Like, that was probably the most awkward commercial I've ever seen in my life, not gonna lie. Like when they zoomed in on them making out and they like amplified the noises, it's like, really? Really, dude? You gotta do that? Yeah, it was just crazy awkward. And a couple of them that I liked were the I love that Taco Bell commercial. That was crazy. The old people sneaking out of the retirement home and going to the club. It's pretty cool. But like, another thing about the Super Bowl is the way it's gonna affect Madden for the rest of the year. And in my opinion, I think the Ravens are going to be way more popular online. I know I might use them a little more, because normally when I play head-to-heads, I run with my Patriots. But you know, the Ravens, they're probably going to get a huge stat increase. Like in previous years, EA's gone kind of crazy for stats after the Super Bowl. Like last year, they gave Eli Manning, I think it was 96 deep accuracy for the game-winning drive, especially that catch with Manningham. So look for, they're probably gonna make Joe Flacco 99 overall or something. Wouldn't put it past old Donnie Moore up at EA. But you know, they're probably gonna give Anquan Bolden and Jacoby Jones really good ratings after the Super Bowl. You know, Anquan Bolden, he did a ton for that team in the playoffs. Like, if Joe Flacco didn't win the MVP, you can make a case that Anquan Bolden shouldn't make it, because some of those catches that he made, you know, they, not just in the Super Bowl, but in the whole playoffs, there were a lot of times when he saved Joe Flacco's rear end. Like, the throws weren't that great, but, you know, Anquan Bolden just has great hands, and he just comes down with it. He has great awareness. And, you know, he's not the speediest guy, he's not the biggest guy, but you know, he'll fight through the ball, and he'll come down with it. And then you got Jacoby Jones, who had that 108-yard kick return. I mean, that just speaks for yourself. I'd say give him a speed increase, an agility increase. You know, he's a playmaker for sure. I mean, it's awesome. It would be awesome to have a guy like him on the Patriots. You know, a fast guy who can return kicks and, you know, beat him deep like that. And hold on, y'all saw me bait that right there. That was the greatest bait job I think I've ever pulled off in Madden. Get that nice pick with Mayo, put me in position to take the lead. But yeah, I think Jacoby Jones is gonna get a nice increase along with Mega Quan Bolden. as my nickname from Anquan Bolden is Mega Quan, because he's like a little Megatron, you know. But right there, man, coming back in this game, I got him pinned in his own side of the field, and he punts me the ball. So I'm in a really good spot right here. You know, trying to get up by good 2 possessions right here. You know, like this is just a huge game, and of course Kurt Warner. I did put Kurt Warner in for this game, by the way, if you hadn't noticed. I'm still gonna maybe use Ryan Mao a little bit, but you know, he's just kind of cost me a few games, and I didn't want to risk it in a huge game like this. But you know, CJ Spiller, man, like CJ Spiller and Vince Young are 2 players that usually, like, they would not do anything versus me. Like, I would be able to contain that. But in this franchise, like, the bad quarterbacks and the little speedy running backs, they always get me. Like, you saw a couple games ago that versus the Raiders. Terrell Pryor was just throwing dots. He was looking like Tom Brady out there. And like, I don't know what it is about these quarterbacks like Pryor, Vince Young, Tavares Jackson, Russell Wilson, who this franchise was started at the beginning of the Madden season. So Russell Wilson's like a 75 overall in this league right now, because he didn't get the roster updates till, you know, probably like halfway through the season. So like, these bad mobile quarterbacks always just destroy me, and I don't know why. Like I can defend like Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Eli Manning. I can defend those guys. Like, they always overthrow things. They throw picks. They don't. But like, I just don't get it. It's mind blowing. It's mind blowing. So and they don't beat me running either. They just throw the ball all over the place. I just don't get it. But yeah, right here tries to go for 2. I went for 2 earlier in the game because he went offsides, and you know, like, every time somebody tries to block a kick on me and they go offsides, I go for 2. You know, kind of because I'm, you know, trying to be a jerk for them trying to block my kicks, and also because it's good field position. But he fails the 2-point conversion right there. It gives me an opportunity to drive down the field, kick a game winner, and DeMarco Murray funnels the ball. Luckily, we get the ball back. And yeah, I'm just driving down the field here, trying to run some clock, time management, and trust my kicker right there. I hit Gronk wide open, butt naked open, and I'm in field goal range. So DeMarco Murray takes me down to about the 15, and I kneel it, and I kick the game winner. That's what I got for you guys. Thanks for watching. Remember, if you liked the video, like it, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.